So if you haven't noticed or don't know this yet, Kevin Durant's literally the greatest scorer we've ever seen. We gotta talk about that. Alright, welcome back to another video. Do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment. And today we're talking about Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant is back from his injury with two great games. Now, even though they lost both of these games, there were some good games for Kevin Durant. He dropped 30 plus points in both games. Now, the game that I'm going to focus on really is the game that we saw today. Well, when y'all see this video, like 2 days ago, when they played the Celtics, Kevin Durant went off for 35. Him and Jason Tatum was battling. JT had like 51, and just watching KD play basketball is like it's watching a movie. It's like watching poetry in motion. Now, even though late in the fourth quarter, Kevin Durant didn't really score at all, I think, in the game versus the Celtics. I'm not sure. He might have scored one bucket. I stopped watching, but watching KD is like watching poetry. Like I said, he's literally the greatest scorer of all time. For him to be 7 feet tall and him to get to his spots and be able to have the skill set that he has, dribbling, shooting, pulling up, playing defense. KD's been a very underrated defender in his career. I would say that. It is nice because like the man is like 7 feet tall, like 180. Might be 150, who knows? But no, I'm joking. But like for him to have this skill set is nice. Kevin Durant has one of the smoothest games we've ever seen in the game of basketball. He's literally going down as the greatest scorer, in my opinion, we will ever see to play the game of basketball for a long time. The man has proven time after time why he's literally one of the greatest. He has the MVP, a lot of the first teams, a lot of all-star appearances. He got a ring, got some rings actually, and it's just so good to see Kevin Durant back because the Brooklyn Nets really need him. Now that coming up, Kyrie gonna be able to play. We still haven't seen Ben Simmons on the court with him, but I do believe now that Kevin Durant's coming back and getting to his fluid emotion, Kyrie is gonna be able to play full time now. Once they get Ben Simmons, they're gonna be right back into that NBA championship talk. They're right back as a contending team because right now, are they still the 10th seed? I believe they're probably the 10th seed because they did lose. They were like a 3-game losing streak, I think. So they might be the 10th seed or lower. But I do believe once they get their big three, Kyrie, KD, and Ben Simmons on the court, this team is gonna be right back in that conversation. And I wouldn't be mad if y'all got them coming out the East once they get their big three back, because anything can happen. And with having Kevin Durant on the team with players like Ben Simmons and Kyrie, it's perfect because like they all play their role. Kyrie's the point guard of that team. He is going to do his job. Kevin Durant is going to give you absolute buckets. And Ben Simmons, I think this is a perfect fit for Ben Simmons. It's going to come in here and that's going to look good. But like Kevin Durant's game is literally just so amazing. Watching him in like these past 2 games since he's been back, it's like he hasn't missed a step from his injury. KD's been out for like honestly a while. So for him to like still be like this move just goes to show he's literally the greatest scorer of all time. I think many people can agree that he's literally the greatest scorer of all time. He may not break the scoring record like LeBron did or nothing like that, but he's literally the greatest scorer of all time. For him to be 7 feet tall, to be able to get to his spots, to get to the rim, and do the things he do, we haven't seen anybody with that skill set like that or capability like that in literally forever. I think KD's probably one of the only people we've ever seen be able to do these things, and I'm a firm believer that next year a fully healthy KD with missing no injuries could potentially win an MVP. I'm gonna say that now. If KD comes back next season and it's completely healthy, now I know that's hard to say because KD does have a history of injury, but it is what it is. I think KD is going to could potentially win an MVP, and it's just his game is just so nice when you watch KD. Is like next time you watch a Brooklyn Nets, just lock in on KD and just look at the things he do because he's literally the greatest scorer of all time. He has one of the cleanest mid-range pull-ups we've ever seen. The man jump shot. I'm not gonna say like it's a weird looking jump shot, but it goes down for KD. The man will size you up, pull up, he'll take you to the mid range, he'll get his buckets. Kevin Durant is literally the greatest scorer of all time, one of my favorite players of all time. one of the greatest players of all time, going to be the first ballot Hall of Famer. KD really has nothing left to prove anymore, honestly. Like I think he's surpassed that he has to prove anything. So KD's just out there hooping. He's dedicated his whole life to basketball, and you love to see it. Like KD is literally the greatest scorer of all time, and there's no doubt about it. All right, Brooklyn Nets fans, let me know how y'all feeling. Because like I said, well, NBA fans in general too, let me know how you're feeling. Because like I said, I do believe Kevin Durant is the greatest scorer of all time. There's no doubt about it. He literally does everything. But if y'all enjoyed that, drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm gonna catch you next video. We out of here. Peace.